What up, Charlie? Rudy. You really sick today? I got heartburn like a motherfucker right now. You collapsed. Well, that ain't no good. What up, Keeban? How you doing, Keeban? Bed all day, getting worse. Fuck. ESFD, what up? Mama Cricket's gotta blind me with that damn light over there. Couldn't take your dog out, so you had a friend who want to stay with you till you're better. Well, that sounds like a good idea. Today was your 16th birthday. About none of the people I know remembered. Well, happy birthday, my friend. You can battle whoever you want. Don't ever show your face in Orange County. Orange County where, Riot? Orange County where? That, I'll come down there. I'm afraid of you. We ride on, we return in one fortnight. Space cat. You're an internet tough guy, huh? Hmm. Look like a supervillain in the dark? Nah. No way. Just sitting out here enjoying a cup of coffee. About that much. I'd beat somebody's ass if they came in and shed on my carpet. My arms are the only thing that really works. Bro, Charlie, I hope you get better, fam. I really do. What up, Justin? I see y'all creeping over there next door. Creeping. Thanks, man. You're welcome. Justin, how's it going? Justin's our message alien. Told her we'd be out here chilling. Can I be a mod? All like and sub. Dominique, I do not mod just anyone in my channel. You're thinking about getting some merch? That'd be awesome. Modding is too much pressure, Justin said. Waiting all day for me to go live. We had a big day, fam. We went down to the in-laws again today, and we sold some more stuff. Made 96 bucks in 2 days. It's not too bad. What you sell, that's sick. I had an Xbox Halo edition that all you needed was controllers for, and it worked. I sold that for 30. I sold my daughter's old bikes that she don't ride no more. Sold some clothes. Hell of a lot of lemonade because my daughter in there is one hell of a saleswoman. No. If I had 20 bucks to send you, Paige, I would. Nice, thank you. No, Charlie, I had it listed for 40 because it needed controllers and you need to be able to find games for it. I just sold it to get rid of it because I got a PlayStation 2 in there. If I ever wanted to play something, all I gotta do is plug the PlayStation 2 in. I've beat both God of War games. Um, all the Ratchet and Clank games. Except for the third one. The third one kept freezing on me in the PlayStation. 40 seems pretty good for an Xbox. Yeah, it was. You got a PS5 and a PS4? That's what's up. You're good, brother. Yeah. I felt like it was a good deal because all you needed to do was buy two controllers for it and games. 40 bucks is pretty good for an Xbox One Halo edition. You can barely see me. Well, first off, I'm not your unk, okay? I wish people would stop calling me that. You're hunting for them. I wanted to get a PlayStation 3. I actually had one for a little while. I had three of them, but I couldn't get any of them working. I had 4 Xbox 360s for a little while. None of them turned out to work. They needed updated and couldn't update them for some stupid ass reason. I found all that shit when I was curb shopping. When people throw stuff out for the season, they'll put all their old shit out on the curb and people will come by and pick it up or it'll get thrown away. I go around and I pick up shit like that because, you could always pick it up and sell it if it ends up working. You go curb shopping, CJ Johnson? You find a lot of good shit that way. Other people's trash is another person's treasure. There's actually shit on the curb up the street right now that's I thought about getting. I just got to figure out how I'm going to hang it in there. If I had 20 bucks USA, I'd send it to you, bro, but I don't. I'm a broke YouTuber. A lot of stuff. Hell yeah. That's where I find a lot of my stuff. Ovens. Hey, boy. I can already tell you're going to be one of them ones I got to keep an eye on by that screen name. What is the flashing light in the background? That would be those lights right there. I don't know why. They've always done that. I don't know why they flicker like that. They always do that. Rusty Rivers, what up? None of your business. What's up? Do I live in a strip club? A man's wildest dreams. Nah. Do I know who Green Day is? Yeah, I used to listen to them. I don't. I was gonna leave that there, Mom. I don't care if people ask for help in my chat, cause shit. I mean, I've done it. Maybe there is somebody in here that'll send him 20 bucks. Maybe there is somebody in here that'll send him 20 bucks if he's really struggling. I've done it. I've reached out to my fans for help before. I don't I don't put people down for asking for help. It sucks. And man, I didn't think anyone else to do, man. Hey, you're fine. You're fine. If you gotta post your Cash App in here, go for it, man. Fucking, I don't, I don't put people down for that. If you're at that point where you're that desperate to ask for help and turn to the internet, I mean, the internet's the biggest platform known to man for people to network across continents. All right, so I mean, if you're reaching out for help, do it. I've done it. I've reached out to my YouTube fan base before for help, and they were there. Like everybody stepped up. There was like a handful of people that stepped up and turned out to be assholes and Indian givers, but other than that, everybody else that did was pretty legit. You don't speak or read English? Sorry, Gen Zombie. I feel you, man. Go ahead and drop your Cash App one more time, USA, and I'll pin it. See if we can't get you some help. Alright, hey guys. I pinned the comment. USA is struggling right now, and he's asking for anybody, even if it's just $1. He's trying to get like $20 together so he can go out and get him some food and some drink. So if there's anybody in the chat right now that can do that for this person, go for it. I'm confused. How do you say, how are you doing? What? That's, yeah. This is who's asking for help, y'all. Thank you, Hayden. I don't get it either, Justin. Hey, we've all been there, USA. We've all been there. Like last year, I turned to my YouTube family and I asked for help because we were so far behind in rent. We almost lost our apartment because it was right after I lost my job. And I was worried. Like, I did a last ditch effort kind of a thing, and I went to my internet fan base and I asked for help a long time ago. So I don't put you down for it. Yeah, the bills take everything. You're exactly right. Does she have English class? You're exactly right. Trying to look for an English tutor. Well, you don't want me as a tutor, bro. What up, Bentley? Bentley edits. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, we live paycheck to paycheck too. I think it makes it a little bit worse when you do have kids because your kids are growing, so they're like human garbage disposal. So you could buy $700 worth of groceries, and that shit will be gone in a week. They just consumed everything. You have a question? What up, Gleep? What's 35 plus 32? Bro, I'm relaxing right now. I'm not doing that much work. Some live paycheck to paycheck. If you put the work in and learn a skill, you can get ahead. Bro, that's not even it. It's the economy from state to state. It's different. Yeah, we've been there too. You've been practicing saying the word ambulance. Yeah, it says ambulance. Oh, there's my frog. Well, no, that's a cricket. I might let my sickness win, Charlie. really said. Ah, don't let nothing win. You're only as strong as you feel. If you don't feel strong, or I'm sorry, you're only as strong as you think you are. So as long as you keep thinking you're strong, you're gonna get through it. You get through it, I promise. Yeah, and you know what? Some people like me, I have a record, all right, and it's really hard for me to find something that I can do. But I'm a landscaper of 13 years, and I can do shit like this and make any yard look like a golf course. Matter of fact, that's me right there making this post. I made that post on YouTube not that long ago because I want to start up my own lawn care business. Think I'm gonna stop farming, sell my personal vehicles, and buy an S10. There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would rather start my own business too. And woke insanity. I've already got the truck. I just need the money to get the mower and the trailer. That's all I need to start is a mower, a zero turn, and a trailer. And I could knock out a few properties with just mowing them for the first 2 weeks and collect all that pay, get a weed eater after 2 weeks of maintaining those properties. And maybe after 5 weeks of doing it, I could get a leaf blower. And then you're pretty much set. Everything after that's just gas expense. Can your son join? I don't. It's your fucking kid, bro. The Gen Z population is predicted. He likes landscaping. I love landscaping, man. It's very relaxing. It's soothing. You ain't got to deal with people. I ain't got to worry about being able to breathe because I can go at my own pace. Now, if I worked for another company, I'd have to go at their pace, and that's where I used to get burned out. Every landscaping place that I've worked with, yeah. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm doing. Woke insanity. It is pleasant. What up, Vex? You. Uh, and I've even got a chainsaw, so I could probably do minor limb work. Like if people have um, a limb down in their yard and they need it cut up and moved, I could get that out of the way because I got a chainsaw now. I figured out I was old when I thought a new mower was cool. Yeah. Damn, I didn't even see that one. Yeah, this is what I can do with a yard. I can make any yard look like this. I'll let y'all look at that real quick while I go get some more coffee. Oh, that's beautiful, right? Give me 9 grand. Can I say my son's channel? Yeah, you can say your son's channel, Charlie. Yeah, you got to do small stuff in order to do the big properties. Like, I need a couple of small properties first. What up, Sparkle? Jerry Warren, Baldwin. Be right back. I farted in the front again. Damn, bro. Give him 8, and then I can give him. Then he can give me 9. When you buy a lawnmower, buy plenty of oil. Ain't that the truth, Rudy? Build that savings, exactly. You know what's what. What up, Rahim? Nobody needs me. Jenny Warren. Glad it's ending. Yeah, summer was pretty brutal this year. The mower my son uses is a DYS 4 crash. Oh, that's cool. I want to get I want to get the new Skag Turf Tiger. It's not the traditional orange all the way through. It's black on blue. So it's got the black side skirts and it's blue up the middle of it. And it's called the new uh, Tiger Cat, is what it is. All different. Mike Hawk. R.I.P. Mike. Internet is full of trolls, and children take most of them as a laxative, but listen to a few. Charlie. Black! I'm right here. How do you get mod? You gotta be here for a while. The only reason Justin and Haley became mods so fast is because I live right next door to them, so I was able to get to know them a little bit faster than I would just somebody on the internet. I curse you with it when I see fit. Feeling kind of funny because I've always been a dumb bunny, Renegade said. What's going on with this stream? I just joined. What do you do? We're just, what I do on my channel is we sit here and we just have a good time with people around the world, bro. I've got a cup of coffee and it's just good vibes, good porch talk. You know what I'm saying? It's a way for people to come together, in my opinion. Challenge you to eat steak contest. Good vibe. Hell yeah, thank you, Preston Young. You're welcome to stay, man. Sometimes we get some pretty weird ass trolls in here, bro, and you know they're so stupid they're funny, and it's hilarious sometimes. Is Mama going live? Yeah, she don't know. Eat lots of meat and then repeat. Renegade. My daughter needs to walk that big ass pumpkin right there that's rotting on my table over there to the dumpster and throw it in. Bro, it's the internet. You're gonna get every type of weird motherfucker. Yeah, you know it. You know it. What up, Kyle D? You're from the moon and about to go back soon. Oh, hell yeah, there you go. So you're from the inner moon, huh? You're from the satellite? You know the moon's a satellite, right? There you go, Charlie. Do you smoke or drink, or what's your vice? My vice is Cheyenne cigarettes. Give me what he's smoking if he's on the moon. Is the moon flat too? I don't know. I was just joking. Although, if you look at the moon, you could almost see a mirror image of what the moon is looking at. So, like, if you look at the moon, you can see the layout of the states and countries down here on the moon. All you gotta do is flip the moon upside down. Stank nasty. Looking at the moon right now. I wish. It's cloudy here. I ain't been able to see the moon in a couple of nights. I heard it was red like 3 days ago. Let's not get on the subject of balls again, because one of my subscribers in here dropped his phone because he was laughing so much on his balls. And that's what I heard for the next 5 minutes was him in my chat going, my balls are hurting so bad. I don't want to get back into the subject of balls, okay? So let's rephrase some of the English going on in here. And then Dr. Balls, yeah. Isn't there an eclipse? I don't know if there's an eclipse coming. You want some fried chicken? Bro, Stank, I'm looking at the moon too, bro. Maybe we can bust together. You nasty motherfuckers. Hey, twin, show us your pew pew EDC pistol. I don't have an everyday pistol carry. If I was to carry anything, it would be my 20-inch buck knife out in my truck. I used to carry that on my side all the time because I'm better with a blade than I am with any kind of firearm. Where are you at? Blew it up again. Me, moo, pocket full of poo. My God. You're rhyming that shit too. Do you play Madden? No, I don't play Madden. I play like action games, like old-fashioned action games. You got the 44 mag? There you go. That'll hurt. Gonna catch you riding dirty, huh? Snub Magnum. I used to have a pistol that was so small. I had a holster specially made for my cowboy boots when I was in Texas. It was a Derringer GB 380 with two interchangeable barrels to where I could shoot 410 shotgun shells out of it. It was a 9 millimeter, and the 9 millimeter came with these inserts I could put into the barrel, and then I could shoot 22, and then you could switch the barrel completely and shoot. Yeah, excuse me, and then shoot 410 shotgun. 308 still hurts. Yeah, you're fucking right. It still hurts. I don't enjoy people like you. Well, Jamie, you've got a finger, right? If you take your finger and you put it to the screen and you swipe up or down, you don't have to see my ass. You actually won't talk to me that way. Oh, Jamie, you don't know me very well. Bye, Jamie. I don't allow men to speak to me like that. What? Like dignifying you as a Karen? Because that's what you're being right now. You're being a Karen. What's going on in here, Mr. Pink Butter? How you doing, fam? No, you can't shoot on live stream. You can't even display any kind of a firearm on a live stream because you can get a strike for not following the guidelines of YouTube. So technically, you cannot, I repeat, cannot show firearms in a live stream, but you can do a short with a firearm. Doing all right, man. How you doing? We're just sitting here on the porch drinking coffee, having some porch talk. That's stupid. Watch a bunch of people show guns on live. Hey, that's them. They've got special privileges, I think. If you'd post regular vids, I'd follow. I post regular shorts, but I haven't posted long form videos in a while. I can't afford to go out and do anything, so most of my time is just me sitting here bullshitting on live till I start raking in a little bit more money. Jamie, I don't think anybody's scared of you, and ain't nobody called you a bitch that I'm aware of. Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay.
Fuck with me, bitch. She said I don't want to speak to me like that. I was like, then allow me, bitch. Fuck out of here.
Listen, Jamie, before you try to disrespect my wife, I want you to remember one thing, all right? You just walked into a room full of lions. This is my channel, motherfucker. And I ain't the only ferocious one that's in the chat. I'm not the only one that'll bite back. Gotta do what you gotta do, even if it's small steps at first. Yeah. Respect, bro. You're doing it right. Hell yeah. Thank you. I'm getting ready to, actually, Caleb. Do you believe in the devil? Well, I believe in God and Jesus Christ, so it's only fair that I believe in another one of his creations that is also determined to be translated as the devil. So yeah, I guess I would believe in the devil. You know what, Jamie? You're like a pinky toe. It's only a matter of time before I stub your ass over the living room table and then fall over in pain. And every time you comment, it puts me in pain because you're not collected enough to come into a platform and have a good conversation with people around the world. So I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you some meditation time in the Jizz Corner for 24 hours, my friend.
Should have let the chat have fun. Jesus. I'm reading some of those comments.
Yeah, everybody was going in on Jamie. That's what I said, man. You ain't just fucking with me if you come in my chat. I got a room full of lions, motherfucker. We eat some hyenas. Too much credit. Let the dude go. Stop feeding him. Yeah, I know, right? The Jizz Corner is wild, but he deserves it. The dog meat '05 is next. Oh, shit, I quoted it.
Took me a second, but I got it. Got it. I got it.
Come on, y'all. Come on,
Said
come
that
on.
really shit comments.
Who did? Charlie did?
His friends gotta clean him up.
It's coming out of both ends, huh? You're based out of Dallas, Texas. How close are y'all? I actually live in Iowa, but I am originally from Texas, and I know exactly where you're talking about. I used to live in Killeen, right there by Fort Hood. I loved it out there, bro. Not to be rude, but this is terrifying. Anthony's toenail jar. Well, fuck, your screen name's goddamn terrifying. Anybody who keep their toenail clippings a weird, weird motherfucker. Where's Neek? I got my bat over there. Walking Dead reference. Yeah, that's really close. I'm in the suburb of Waxahachie, South Dallas-ish. Oh, gotcha. My daughter, my oldest, was actually born out there in Lampasas. She was born in Lampasas, Texas.
He said I thought that was Texas. It is in Texas.
It's funny, she was born on the 4th of July and she was born in a town or a city called Lampasas. So break that break that word down. Lamb passes. And she was born on Independence Day. So I took my lamb out to the passes and she stands up and starts beating asses whenever she gets disrespected anymore.
Give her back.
Yeah. I got to watch fireworks when she was born. Texas is the best, man. I know all about land passes, lol. However you spelled it. Country folk don't play around. No, they do not. What? You know what? Being from Texas, you can actually jump on this with me. In Texas, if you get a flat tire down there, you might get 10 to 15 to 20 people pull over to ask if you're okay. Out here in Iowa, you get a flat tire and it'd be 3 hours before the tow truck shows up. It's a different way of living in Texas. People actually still look out for one another down there, and that's the part that I miss the most. Is that stand up respect. You know what I'm saying? You don't find that pretty much. I've lived in 7 different states in my life, and the only state that ever stood out to me where people actually give a fuck about other people is in Texas. I miss it. Yeah, people are curious and will give a helping hand, like holding the door for anyone. That is pretty universal down here. Yeah, it is. Even the cops down there are different. Uh, Black and toasty. Survivalist. Yes, I am. I lived homeless for almost 13 years, and I had to learn ways to stay alive that people probably would be surprised about. Like, did you know that you can take 2 pieces of metal and some copper wire and make an earth battery enough to where you can power some small electronics like charging your phone? All you gotta do is dig the 2 pieces of metal down into the ground about 7 or 8 inches in the north and south poles of the earth, because the north and south poles of the earth send kinetic energy back and forth to each other. You can make what's called an earth battery. Did you know that you can make a fire with ice? All you gotta do is take a piece of ice and cup it in your hand, because your hand is invoked or inverted like this. So you take it, you put it in your hands like this, and do like that, and you can make a magnifying glass and start a fire with it. I've had to do that before. If you was in Iowa, uh, if I was in Iowa and I preferred Texas, I'd get my ass back to Texas. Winter's coming. You can also remove clouds with copper rod in the ground. Yes, you can. You can remove clouds from your area with some copper pipe in the ground. A lot of me being homeless the first time for the 13 years, some of it was by choice, and the other half of it was because all my money was being pretty much taken from me anyway, because I was paying child support on my daughter. And I was also trying to stay alive, like buy food every goddamn night. Go out and make money, and I'd have to eat that same day, so I'd have to buy food. If I didn't have time to fish it or hunt it, I didn't eat. If I didn't make no money that day because I didn't have time to go out and fish and hunt it, I'd. Are you outside? Yes, fishing outdoors. I'm sitting on my front porch, bro. Black. Black, come to Ohio. Zeros are only 0 turns. I found a couple of cheap ones here. Like how many other men. I don't know what you're talking about. Midwest ain't for the weak. Snow and muggy hot summers. Yo, fucking Iowa is the only place that you could have all 4 seasons plus 4 major tsunami storms and 3 tornado storms and a couple of derechos all in the same week. Okay? You Yeah, it's crazy out here in Minnesota. You've lived in Minnesota. My neighbors are actually from Minnesota, Haley and Justin. Where are you at? You're in Michigan, Nick. I am in Iowa. Somebody just commented in my chat and said I live next door to this guy. He eats people.
What do you think it's funny?
I thought it was funny.
Keep it there.
Out here, I found a couple of really nice zero turns for like 1,500 bucks, Charlie. I'm talking about skags. I would never own a John Deere. John Deere sucks. Jeffrey Dahmer ate people in the nine. Yeah, he did. How does John Deere suck? I just don't like John Deere. I like Skag and I like Bobcat. Now, you can't go wrong with a Toro or a Triton. In my opinion, a Skag and a Bobcat just last longer for commercial type mowing. John Deere is more so for somebody that's got their own piece of land somewhere, you know. Try Komatsu. Carhartt versus John Deere. There's another mower that I've actually been looking at, and um, it's called a Bad Boy. It's got everything a Skag has. They're just made just a tiny bit different. I was thinking about getting one of those too. Don't show your face around Orange County area. Hey Brandon, I am not scared of you. And if I knew what part of Orange County you were talking about, what state, what location, I'd make it a point after I'm off probation to come down there and fucking call you on this shit. California, Orange County. I wouldn't go to California anyway. That motherfucker's gonna be in the ocean in the next couple of years. All of us pull up. Yeah. What up, Tina? How you doing? I see you're still a member. That's what's up. Like your new profile picture. Where do they liberals live? Bro, it's not liberals and Democrats anymore. It's not even black and white anymore. It's good versus fucking evil in this day and age. Not even joking. Fuck Harris. Get the fuck out of here with that Harris. Kamala got that worded camel toe. Camel toe Harris. Finally started my channel. That's what's up. I'll be definitely going here and checking it out. Pro Trump around here. Fucking right we are. You really want Sleepy Time Joe back in office? Motherfucker didn't know where. The motherfucker didn't even remember his mother died. What are you talking about? I think if he works hard at it, Charlie, he could go somewhere with it. Dune Williams, what up? It's like I said, it's not liberals and Democrats anymore. It's not black versus white. It's good versus fucking evil. Have you all seen all the death that happened 2 weeks ago and is continuing to happen? Every day I get on the internet and I see somebody else died by some traumatic experience. It's getting bad out there. Yeah, exactly, Caleb. Exactly. Hey, Brandon. You know, I knew a Brandon one time. The Brandon I knew, I almost threw him out a two-story window way back when. It's always been bad out there. We just can see it now. Jeremy, exactly. I agree with you. Have you heard of the bodies being found in Houston Bay Bayou? Might be. Yeah, I heard a little bit about that, Tina, but I gotta do some more research before I try to bring it up on my channel. I want to know all my facts before I talk about stuff. I gotta go to your channel, Tina, and unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit my little bell so I get all your notifications because I haven't seen any notifications for your channel in a while. Mama Cricket is going to go live after me, so if you hop over there, I'll be able to find your channel easier, and I'll go take care of that. How come we only started hearing about Cyril in the 80s? Well, that's refreshingly responsible. What do you mean, Jeremy? Not wanting to talk about a story unless I know a little bit more about it? I barely did 2 live streams and short videos. Well, I appreciate you, Jeremy. Yeah, Tina, I don't care. Fuck, if you're going to restart your channel, I'll make sure that I'm there, show you support. Jack the Ripper was a few years earlier. Yeah, Tina's been subscribed. Oh, to you? I don't know. Go ahead and drop your channel, Mama Cricket. Yeah. This is my wife's channel, Tina. I'm going to pin it in the comments because Mama Cricket's going to go live here in like 2 minutes. I'm going to get off here in a minute. So if y'all want to join my wife's live after I log this one out, you're more than welcome to. If not, it's okay, Black. What are you talking about, Charlie? Oh, if your son starts a channel, Charlie, I'll definitely be over there to show support. You know how I am. Baxter, Iowa. Crash in the house. What's up, fam? You probably know me if you're from there. Reaching out to you about your car's extended warranty. I don't drive a car. Damn it, they made it to YouTube comments. Jeremy. Yeah, right. They made it to YouTube comments. I know you, Shahab said. Mike, you're going to go to the Jizz Corner. I have to wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Fuck, bro. My heart goes out to you. What's the time out here? It is 10:03. Have a good night. Daniel Mackey, thank you. We're just hanging out here, Cash. Bro got sent to horny jail. My son, his channel is Charlie and Todd. All right, I'll go check that out. Shout out from Dyersburg, Tennessee. Shout out from Iowa. He has one video. I'll definitely go check him out, Charlie. What y'all up to tonight? We just sitting out here. I was drinking coffee. I just drank it all. Flip me off, please. Why do you want me to flip you off? There you go. Y'all got some monster bucks. Yeah, we definitely have some monster deer out here. Yo, I hit a pregnant one in the beginning of this year with my old truck, and it literally didn't do anything to my truck except dent my license plate in the front. But it was a huge doe. Like, I straight thought a fucking moose walked out in front of me, and it was a huge doe, and it was pregnant, and it bounced like maybe 10 yards away from my truck. Like your accent. Thank you. I'm originally from Texas. Did someone say they wanted an effing loco? I don't know what you mean. For loco? No, I don't drink. Holy shit. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here, guys. I love you, each and every one of you that came and had a good time tonight. Y'all are my peeps. Thanks for joining the Black Lions channel. Remember, life takes guts, and don't take shit from anybody. Stand up for your fucking selves. And if you want, go check out my merch store. I got a merch store. Link is in my bio. I just dropped some kick-ass merch. Tina, make sure you come over to my Crickets Live so I can go do that with your channel so I can get notified some more. I love y'all. Stay blessed.